This is the pure single color true practice, the true mind of faith, the true body of faith, the pure single color practice. One way. One way. Give your life and everything comes to you. Give everything and everything comes to you. Give up the holding, the discriminating consciousness. Give up the duality of me versus you. Simply hold nothing. Even though the mind of duality rears its head, the roots of roots of roots of roots is original mind. So counting one, just count one. Be this breath. Mu is just mu. Sekishu, just sekishu. Your original base. Your original base. No matter what your thoughts and ideas and emotions, they are without root. Those who in past lives were not enlightened must now attain enlightenment. The time is now. Your time is now. Just doing. Grasp nothing. Maybe it seems to you that if you don't hold on, you will have nothing. Have nothing. All the world is you yourself. All beings are endowed with Buddha nature. It's not all beings will be endowed with Buddha nature in the future. Heaven and earth, same root. All the myriad things, one body. Together with all beings, sentient and not, with the grasses and the trees and the great earth, I attain the Buddha way. Those who have seen into essential oneness, those who have attained realization, cannot help but proclaim it from the mountaintops over and over and over. When truth has revealed itself to you, and you see that everyone around you is still looking away from truth, immersed in so much misery, all you can do is reach out a helping hand. How can I help bring beings to an understanding of true dharma? How can I relieve beings of their suffering? Your desire becomes one, to repay the kindness of all beings. You won't be able to just receive, because you will be giving and giving and giving. The time is now. If you have not attained enlightenment in past lives, you must do so now. This life. Save the body, which is the fruit of countless lives. This is not your first birth. You have received rebirth after rebirth, untold lives. But now, in this life, you have been awarded the blessing of a human body. You are able to sit here and now, practicing. You are blessed with the opportunity to awaken. So, your time is now. Before enlightenment, the Buddhas were just as you are now, carrying burdens, saddled with the problem of birth and death. Now happy, now sad, up, down, up, down, up, down. Even if you insist that you are not troubled, that you are at peace, you are only fooling yourself. Because if you are still cherishing self, you are still not able to truly serve others. If you are not able to appreciate the constant care that you receive, if you are not burning with the aim to give back that care in kind, then you still have not understood true self. So evermore, strengthen your resolve even more. The time to be reborn to true nature is now. Everyone, everything is encouraging you to wake up. Now, here. Who is now here? Self and other are not separate. Do not be careless. Earnestly, sincerely do this one doing. Open your palms wide and let go. When you have seen that there is no thing to grasp, continue ever more energy. Stay with it. Let go. Die completely the great death and be truly alive. Then do as you will, all will be well. It has been cold, and you have all been sitting calmly, solid. The cherry tree at the front gate is in full bloom, white with blossoms. And her petals are blown through the air of the cold, wet wind. Petal by petal, petal by petal, blowing away. With not a single complaint. Now blooming, heart and soul. Now blown away in the cold, strong wind, scattered in the rain. Cherry blossom does not grumble, not a word. There is no hatred of the wind, no dislike of the rain. Solid, calm. The cherry blossom just gives its all. There is no looking off. We humans might ask, isn't it a pity, a sad thing, that the cherry trees waited a year to bloom, and when the blossoms finally open, they are blown to the ground with no mercy? Isn't it regrettable, a pity? Ask the cherry tree, not a complaint. Because there is no distraction from simply being. Utterly direct, completely straightforward, as it is. From the beginning, always receiving life as it is. All the year long, earnestly being. There is only this. There is no deception. Is it enough? It is all good. The cherry blossoms so beautifully, just being what it is, deeply, deeply accepting. Die completely, and you will know peace. Without dying to ego, you cannot even imagine it. What is this peace that is spoken of? The peace of understanding, knowing that all is inherently well and good. It's all good. Heaven and earth is blossoming, blossoming, good, good. Without arrogance, blooming this instant, blooming this instant. Not knowing its own blooming. Die completely for once, and you will know true peace. Carrying nothing, just doing, doing, doing. Your one doing. If you are counting the breath, there is only this one breath. It becomes this breath. This one breath is the depth of life. Follow the breath. Shkandaza. All is released. There is no self-judging. I've given it my all. I've done it. I'm doing okay. If you are still holding on, you must give it ever more energy, ever more attention. Just be sincere in this one doing. Now, here. Be this. Become this. Be this one doing. This is dying the great death. Being one, doing this one doing. Through the dark, through the agony, without objecting, without excuses, continuing with this one practice. I know that some of you may think that I am continuing, I'm giving it my all, but I never have any opening. That's okay. It's fine. If only your effort is sincere, the mind of true faith, the body of true faith. It doesn't matter whether you wish for the great death or not. It's beside the point. It will be. The flower of great life blooms for you. This is beyond all doubts. This is definite. Why? Because true self is always and forever in full bloom. Buddha nature is your reality. All is good. No matter what occurs, all is well. Just this is Buddha nature. Shakyamuni, the great world-honored one, could die the great death and be truly alive. He is showing us the way. Do not worry about a thing. Just be sincere. Be sincere. Give your life to this one doing. Being one with this one doing. Samadhi. The Buddha became one with the morning star, with all the universe. He understood then that all beings are ultimately saved, free. What tears of joy he must have shed. Wonder of wonders. He did not say, if you attain this or that, you will become endowed with Buddha nature. He does not say, you will in the future become endowed with Buddha nature. True mind is your ever-present reality. Because of topsy-turvy delusions, all beings fail to know Buddha nature. And here, the Buddha is not saying, so pack it in, give it up. He is showing us the reason for our ignorance and suffering, and what we must do to attain salvation. Because all is well. Because salvation is a given. So, give your life to this one doing. From the time of his enlightenment to his entering nirvana, Shakyamuni Buddha gave his life to guiding us. This teaching is our teaching. When Shakyamuni Buddha was entering nirvana, as is depicted on the scrolls, he is surrounded by many, many beings. Ananda is overcome with grief, we see. But it's not only his direct disciples. There are many peoples, lay and ordained, many animals, right down to insects. The hearts of all are filled with tears. Tears of sadness, yes, but tears of profound gratitude as well. The hearts of all are reverberating with the vow to attain realization. When the little cockroach got carried in my bread, and I left the temple and found him there eating the bread and put him carefully back and brought him back to Bukokuji. The gratitude of the little cockroach, our oneness, was so apparent. Together with all beings, sentient and not, with the trees, the grasses, the great earth, attain the way. Find it hard in our present mind state to understand, to accept, if we're thinking in our minds, to understand and accept that we are one with the grasses, the trees, and the great earth. All being is one truth. All being is walking the path of Buddhahood. Give your life, and everything comes to you. To give your all, complete devotion, as you are doing now, is to receive all. Each and everything is the fruit, the crystallization of all being. So die completely and be truly alive. Only then will you know great peace. We humans, relying on our small wits as we do, relying on our heads, we're always offering our objections and our complaints and our calculations, aren't we? Cherry blossom, when her time has come, gives her all to opening in blossom. There's nary a word of objection or complaint, even to the cold wind and the beating rain. Her roots grow deep, deep into the great dark earth. The shoots of her tree stretch into the heavens. She receives all the nurturance of the earth. All this nurturance is blooming. This one bloom. Receiving all nurturance, the cherry blossom is at once giving her all. Sincerely receiving, giving all of life's dedicated effort. Deep beneath the earth, the tree protects each one cherry blossom. Life is one. The cherry blossoms, and we humans see her, and we say, how lovely. The roots of the tree, too, are aware of her beauty. Yes, it's true. Life is one. Blooms for 1 or 2 or 3 or maybe 4 days and scatters in the wind. The tree continues to devotedly be one with time, place, and circumstance. Just doing. Just dedicated doing. Heaven and earth, one root. All things, one body. Any time, any place. Always alive. All being in mutual dedication. Please, I urge you to be filled with the truth of being. Believe in Buddha nature with all your being. All beings are Buddha. If your starting point, your foundation is not correct, then all the myriad practices will be useless. Your foundation is truth, this one true life. Not self-cherishing, not me, not dualistic thinking. Now, here, the genuine is exhausting itself, giving its all. You need add nothing to this. Do not put yourself in a position to be laughed at by the little cockroach. How deeply that little being, that little creature, pointed out to me again that all beings, sentient and not, the grasses, the trees, the great earth, one, together, attain the way. Please, do what you are here to do. Life is ever continuing. And the inevitability of cause and effect is very strict. Give your all to this one doing. This one doing, this total endeavor is never lost. This one doing includes the protection, the devotion of all the universe. This one doing is you yourself, true self. We are perpetually receiving the guidance and care of all the Buddhas. All the Buddhas are right here with us. All the Buddhas are right here with us. You need grasp nothing. You need append nothing to this great life. I, me, mine is unnecessary. direct, direct, so perfectly straightforward. Just do this practice. Please. Please. One with all beings, we attain the